Goku had disappeared from his planet. Amy, somewhat scared, would call Grand Priest to inform him that Goku had disappeared, and he would be surprised, but he would quickly think of a possible place where he would find Goku. Grand Priest would begin to look for him in Universe 7, and on Earth he would find Goku. "I think I already found him," Grand Priest would sigh, seeing how Goku appeared in Universe 7 on planet Earth, and would see how Goku would stop a blow from the Saiyan Broly very easily, while Vegeta would be next to him very hurt. He did not suspect, he did not go on his own with his super speed or teleportation. Someone invoked him in that place. Amy would say, very angry. Minutes before Goku appeared, Universe 7 on Earth, he would see how Vegeta would prepare to fight a Saiyan warrior. Vegeta trusted that he would win without anyone's help. He would launch himself against him in the fight where at first he was winning the battle, but little by little the other Saiyan, known as Broly, was taking advantage, and Vegeta would decide to transform into Super Saiyan God Red, where he was winning again. But as time went by, Broly was winning the fight again, and Vegeta, seeing that with the passage of time Broly learned to fight better, Vegeta would speak with Piccolo mentally. "Piccolo, I will not be able against this Saiyan and Frieza." Vegeta would tell Piccolo in his mind, "That we must think of something." Piccolo would say something nervous, "Although it hurts me to admit it, we must revive Kakarot." Vegeta would shout, "You are right. No one has known about him in many years. He must be dead." Piccolo would sigh, thinking of Goku. "Gohan, we are going to steal the Dragon Balls from Frieza, and we will revive Goku." Gohan would look at Piccolo. "It is fine, Mr. Piccolo," Gohan would answer, and then both steal the Dragon Balls from Frieza's soldiers. After that, they would call Shenlong. "Go ahead, ask me your wishes. I will fulfill 3. Shenlong would say, looking at Gohan and Piccolo, "I want you to revive my father and bring him back to Earth." Gohan would ask, worried, since he knew that if it took a long time, the Earth could be destroyed. "That is impossible. I cannot fulfill that wish." Shenlong would say that would leave everyone present surprised that he could not fulfill that wish. "Why can't you revive my father?" Gohan would scream, very desperate and afraid, since Vegeta's ki was decreasing more and more. "The warrior Son Goku is not dead. That's why I can't fulfill your wish. If you want something else, ask me." Shenlong would answer what would surprise everyone because they had thought that Goku was dead. "Then bring my dad where Vegeta is." Gohan would ask again, very worried. "That wish is impossible. The warrior Son Goku is in another universe, and my power is not as great as to bring him here. If you want something else, ask me." Shenlong would sigh, already bored that they do not ask for possible wishes to be fulfilled. "If I give you my power, do you think you can bring it?" Gohan would ask, looking at Shenlong. "So that I can bring your father back, I need more power than you have. If all those present here give me their power, it may be able to fulfill their wish." Shenlong would explain, and then Gohan, Piccolo, Goten, and Trunks give him their power to bring Goku back. "Ready, I have fulfilled your wish. Now I retire," Shenlong would say. After having fulfilled the wish and retiring from the place, the spheres would go in opposite directions, but they would not see Goku anywhere until they felt that Vegeta's ki would have stopped decreasing, and they would fly with Bulma's ship to its location, hoping that Vegeta was safe and Goku forgives them for what they did to him 5 years ago. Meanwhile, where Vegeta was, Universe 7 planet Earth, a place with destroyed land would be seen where a battle would be taking place that will decide the fate of the Earth. The prince would be Saiyan in his Super Saiyan God phase, very hurt on the ground after Broly beat him. Vegeta would decide to transform into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, where he would again begin to win the battle. and Vegeta would be about to give the final blow to Broly, but suddenly Frieza would call Broly's attention. "Young Broly, look at that," Frieza would scream, making a sad performance while pointing to Paragus dead. Broly, seeing his dead father, would scream, releasing a terrifying amount of power that did not seem to have limits until he finally stopped, but then he would give a last scream, transforming into the legendary Super Saiyan and launching against Vegeta, giving him a lot of blows that he could not block since he would be surprised by the power that he had just released. Vegeta, after receiving the blows, would be very hurt and his power would increase, appearing behind Broly to hit him, but Broly would quickly turn around and kick Vegeta, who could not block due to his speed, and following the kick, Broly would throw ki blasts and they would hit Vegeta fully, so he is losing his transformation of Super Saiyan Blue to his blue state and falling to the ground since he was very hurt. Broly would not wait to give him another attack, that is why he would throw himself to continue hitting him. But at that moment, Goku would appear, leaving Frieza surprised by his sudden appearance. "Why am I here?" Goku would wonder, but he would get out of his thoughts when he saw how a guy with big muscles was approaching him to attack him. But Goku would simply stop the blow with one hand, and Frieza would see that Goku was wearing a god's clothes. "It can't be. Now he's a god," Frieza would say, very surprised. "So you are the one who is causing problems on Earth," Goku would say carelessly, and then expel a little ki, making a gust of wind that would send Broly a few meters away from him. "If you attack me again, I will kill you." After saying that, Goku would disappear from everyone's sight to later have Broly's head grabbed with one hand and with the other to create a ki sword, and then he would cut an arm, making Broly scream in pain. Yes, he keeps screaming that those screams are like music to my ears. Goku would laugh sadistically, making Frieza smile for Goku's attitude. But Vegeta would be very scared to see how Goku behaved. "Saiyan, Goku, that attitude of yours pleases me," Frieza would say, while Goku would approach. He would also cut Broly's other arm, and then both would give a little laugh for his screams, and with the same sword they would begin to bury him in different parts of Broly's body. And so they continued until Broly would stop screaming. What happens? Don't tell me that you can only resist this. Well, what is going to be done? Goku would sigh, very bored, and then launch him into the sky where he would see a ship approaching and then throw a sphere of ki at Broly and eliminating him completely and destroying the ship. Kakarot, didn't you realize that that ship was from the Capsule Corporation? Vegeta would scream very angry, transforming into Super Saiyan Blue and going to attack Goku, but Frieza would stop him and grab him with his tail from his neck, arching him and giving him a blow to the stomach, making him return to his base state, and then with his finger he would create a laser to pierce Vegeta's chest, making him scream in pain. And when he was going to continue, he would ask Grand Priest along with Amy. "But what is the Grand Priest doing here?" I would ask Frieza, very surprised, and I was having fun, but it seems that I now have to go. Frieza was good this time that we spent, I hope, and it will be repeated again. Goku would smile sadistically, looking at Frieza, and then approach Grand Priest. "Grand Priest, I hope and for another occasion you do not arrive at my moment of fun," I would tell Goku to Grand Priest. "Goku, you are still the same as always, but hey, it doesn't matter." Grand Priest would sigh, looking at Goku. "Amy, I am sorry if I worried you when you disappeared, but they brought me here with a wish. It is not as if I would have wanted to come to this place." I would explain it to Goku to his angel. "Do not worry, Goku-sama.
You do not have to explain to me, just that I was worried at the moment, but if it is fine, it doesn't matter. I would smile at Amy to his god. Goku-san, I suspected it since you arrived, but did you become a god?
And what is that beautiful dark aura of yours? I would ask Frieza to Goku, let's say that I only became the real me again, I would answer Goku looking at Frieza. So, the real you? This personality of yours pleases me, but, well, I have to go then, I retire. I would tell Frieza while he was retiring to his ship, not without first murdering Vegeta. Goku, it's time to go. I would tell Grand Priest for later, the three of them to appear in the palace of Zeno-Sama. In the palace of Zeno-Sama, Goku. I would say Zeno-Sama jumping and hugging Goku. Sen-chan, how have you been? I would ask Goku to his little friend while he also hugged him. Well, Goku, I see that you are already the same as before. I would laugh at Zeno-Sama when he saw that Goku had regained his power. That's right, Sen-chan. Now I can go back to doing my job as a god again. I would answer Goku, smiling rarely, imagining torturing mortals. Amy, it's been a long time since I've seen you. I would tell Zeno-Sama Amy, while I would also give her a hug. Since she was also his friend and he was not afraid of her, he could not come since he was taking care of the universe of Goku-sama while he was returning. I would explain to Amy, to Zeno-Sama, oh, I see, that makes sense. Yes, Zeno-Sama would say looking at Amy. True, Goku, I wanted to ask you to do me a favor. No, better if you gave me a gift, the best that can exist. Zeno-Sama would laugh, very excited looking at Goku. Do you want a gift? And one that is the best? If you give me a few days, I can get it for you. So, tell me what you want. Goku would answer thinking that Zeno-Sama wanted a toy or something similar. So, if you accept, I would ask the king of everything to Goku. Yes, if it is possible for me, I will give it to you, Goku would say looking at him. Then, since you and Amy are my friends, I want you to have a child so that he can play with me. I would say goodbye to Zeno-Sama, excited since Goku had accepted. Zentan, why do you ask Goku-sama that? Amy would ask very blushed. Ah, but Amy, if you like Goku, I don't think he has anything wrong with having a child for me. Zeno-Sama would tell Amy, Little Zen, I can't do that. I have to go back to my job. I would cite Goku and Amy. I would bow my head because I would think that Goku did not want a child from her. I see, then when you finish your job, you will have time, so I will wait until you finish. If you want, yes. The little one would continue to insist since he did not plan to give up. So, are you going to keep insisting? Well, it's fine. If you're going to wait until it's over, then I can do what you say. Isn't that right, Amy? Goku would ask that to Amy, and I would wink at her, making her blush. Yes, if that is the case, it's fine for me. Amy would answer very happy because when she finishes her job, she could have a child with Goku, who is the person she loves. Well, then I would be waiting for you to finish with great anxiety. Zeno-Sama would say very excited. Well, Zen-chan, I have to go to do my job. Goku would start walking closer to Amy to go to his universe. It's fine, when you finish come here so you can have your son. Zeno-Sama would say this, and then Goku and Amy go to their universe surrounded by a white aura. Universe 26, planet of the god of destruction. Hey Amy, Goku would look at Amy. What happens, Goku-sama? Amy would ask very intrigued. Look for planets where they are about to ruin their mortality rate and also those that are full of evil since we do not need them and they will be destroyed. Goku would tell Amy and she would start looking for planets with the description that her god told her to after a few minutes find them. I have already found a few planets like that, Goku-sama. Do you want to go right now? The angel would ask looking at the Saiyan. No, first we will go to the purgatory. I want to see how they are there and also so that they know that I returned. Goku would answer her to his angel. Let's see what kind of subjects are there. I will finish everything if they do not do their job well. I'm in charge of taking care of the purgatory and doing whatever I want with the demons that live there. I would bring Goku in a very sadistic way when thinking about how I would torture those that live there. What will happen? Will Goku destroy the purgatory? Will any demon be able to face Goku? We will see all this in the next part of this incredible theory. And well, friends, I hope you have loved the second part of this theory. If you want to see the next part as soon as possible, remember to subscribe, comment, and leave your powerful like, since that would motivate me to continue uploading this theory. If this video reaches 100 likes, I will upload the next part as fast as I can.
I am Manolo Pedraza from Marvel Fan Cinema participating in the Say channel, and my channel is in the description. Without more to say, see you in the next